Okay, here's the problem. We got water coming down out of the downspout, and it hits and collects in this area right here at the bottom of a wheelchair ramp. The wheelchair and the dogs and people traffic all keeps this a muddy mess. So I've got this stuff to try to create a dry well. I've got a downspout connector right there. I've got some flexible tube. I've got 10 bags of drainage rock. I've got the dry well itself, the garbage can, and the landscaping fabric to wrap around the garbage can. We'll see how it goes. Okay, the plan is to run the flexible hose out about 10 feet away from the house to this spot here, and then put the garbage can dry well here. I got the downspout outlet off. I'm going to connect the downspout filter. It's got a little grate in it to catch stuff, to keep stuff from getting clogged up. I'm going to connect it here, so this means I got to dig right here and start my trench. But this piece has to go on first, but it's too tall right now, so I have to dig a little bit. Alright, I got the downspout adapter with grate connected. I'm not going to screw it on yet over on the side because I'll leave some wiggle room to be able to maneuver things when I'm attaching the pipe to it. So now it's time to dig the trench out into the yard to attach the flexible pipe. Okay, I got the trench dug all the way, and then there's the hole for the dry well. The pipe is laid in the trench at a downward angle to where this end is lower than that end. Now we're going to put the gravel in the bottom of the dry well hole, put the landscape fabric on top of it, and then put the can in. Alright, there's one bag of gravel down at the bottom of the hole, and now I'm going to put the landscaping fabric over the top of it. Alright, we got 2 rolls of landscaping fabric. One goes across this way and the other one goes across this way with some gravel on top of that. And now we'll put the dry well plastic garbage can in. Here is the dry well, homemade dry well garbage can. I've got just a cheap garbage can, plastic garbage can from Lowe's. I put a bunch of 3 1/4 inch holes with my speed bore in the garbage can, and the bottom 2. I started with my regular drill and then thought, no, I want the holes bigger, so I made some 3 1/4 inch holes. Gonna put it in the hole, fill it up with gravel. Alright, the dry well's in the hole with the landscape fabric and the gravel. I put my drain pipe, cut a bigger hole in the side, put my drain pipe in it, made it a little bit smaller, and then forced it through so it's pretty tight, not coming undone. Now going to fill up with gravel. Here's the dry well after the garbage can has been put in, filled with gravel up to the drain pipe, and gravel put in around the edges, filled all the way to the bottom. Now I'm going to cover the fabric over the top of it, or put the lid back on and then cover the fabric up. Cover the fabric over the top and bury it again. Put the grass back. Here is the final product before it goes under the ground. I've got the garden hose pumping full blast into the little catch there, and it is pouring out of the drain the way it needs to. It's been running for a minute or 2 now, and no signs of anything filling up or overflowing or anything like that. So hopefully any rain wouldn't be much more than all that pouring down there at once. So I would say that this thing works pretty well.